Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
Meeting's in session, but before we begin the agenda, Deputy Mayor, would you read the land acknowledgement for us, please?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We respectfully acknowledge the City of Cornbrook as the ancestral homeland of different populations of Indigenous people. We also acknowledge with respect the rich histories and cultures of the Beothuk, Mi'kmaq, Innu and Inuit of the province of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Perfect, thank you very much. Just a slight adjustment to the agenda. We're going to add, we have an update and a report on the Trans-Canada Highway blockage and closure. We'll put that 4.2, clerk, yeah? Okay, okay.
Mayor, could I add one item to the agenda?
Perhaps, we'll see, if you ask nicely.
Can I get a quick update on our procedures we follow on sidewalk, curb and gutter we prioritize?
Okay. Let me see.
Put it at the end if you want, Mr. Mayor.
What?
Put it at the end if you wish, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, we can put it there, we can see it. So, sidewalk,
7.2, Mr. Mayor?
yeah, please. Sidewalk, curb and gutter, just in terms of like cleaning or,
No, how we prioritize
maintenance and
maintenance
and repair.
what parts of the city, those kind of things.
Okay. Okay. Okay, would someone like to move the amended agenda?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, seconder.
So second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Minded? Carried. We have some minutes from the 27th. Would someone move the approval of the minutes,
So
please?
move, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, seconder.
Second it.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Minded? Carried. Any business arising from the minutes? Yes, Councillor Pender.
Mr. Mayor, 24-63, Great Trail in Hampstead Phase 2. Last week, I know Mr. Charters was not here.
Oh,
today,
yes.
But I did ask for an update on the trail maintenance, and he did mention we were going to have some discussions with the local group to look after trail maintenance. So I don't know if we have any updates.
I don't have any. I don't know if it's Curdy Aaron. I don't know. We have Mr. O'Brien here, the manager of engineering. Any update on that?
Yeah, through you, Mr. Mayor. So right now we are in those discussions. Currently we have him, one of our supervisors is engineering, has assessed highlighted areas of damage, some of the ones that you brought forward. We're waiting on an estimate, and then we'll get that work done and fixed up. Moving forward, we are going to have an agreement for continuous maintenance of those trails.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I did notice that some cleanup was done in a couple
Okay.
areas since, so nice to see. Thank you.
Good. Anything else there? Oh, yes, go ahead.
2478 Mount Bernard Avenue reconstruction change order number 12. Does not deal with that. I guess just a quick question for the public who's been asking, how much longer will Mount Bernard be closed, and do we have a timeline on completion?
Mr. O'Brien, do you have any information there?
Sure, through you, Mr. Mayor. So right now, our anticipated completion is mid to late July.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it is quite a challenging time with all the work. We have such a short season, but we got to get it done. So,
Yeah. And just follow up to that for finances, like are we on par with our finances, or are we going to be needing more?
Well, I think so we had, I
We
think,
did the
3
change
change
order,
orders
yeah.
tonight, too.
Oh, yes, so we
So
do.
there's, and you'll see an update, there's updates on each of
Yeah,
those
okay.
with the overall amount of change orders. Yep.
Mr. Mayor, 2459 business arising from the minutes. There was I did ask for an update on Riverside Drive at the time. I noticed it's open now, but just, I assume there's still some more work that has to be done in that area?
Yeah, and maybe we can address that when we get to the, we'll talk about Riverside Drive opening and
Okay.
lump it in there if we can.
All
So
right,
we
thank
get a
you.
complete package on everything that's left
No,
to
I
do.
didn't see that one.
No, sorry, there, it's just the
Oh.
item we added to the agenda, 4.2.
Oh, you know, Mr. Mayor, I saw Director of Recreation Services, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Who was the acting city manager?
Gotcha.
So that's
Okay,
the
that's clear.
confusion there.
No, thank you.
We don't treat road work as recreation, usually. Okay, anything else there from the business? Okay. Let's see here. So moving on, we did have a few proclamations and things. We did declare June as Pride Month. And that was, we did a photo and flag raising, and there will be more events coming up.
Saturday's the Pride Walk.
There you go, the Pride Parade. On May 30th, we did declare Provincial Francophonie Day and celebrate and recognize contributions by Francophones and Acadians to improve our communities, families, and workplaces. Newfoundland Labrador Francophone and Acadian Presidents has contributed to the history and heritage of our communities, so we're happy to do that. On June 8th, we had a World Oceans Day, it was declared. So that's for celebrating the crucial role oceans play in everyday life and encourage action to protect it. A vibrant ocean is necessary for a thriving culture and economy. So again, reminder, if you have proclamations you'd like us to share or mark, please get in touch. We're always welcome to support good causes and get the word out. So 4.2, Mr. Robinson, would you like to present this to us?
Yeah, through you, Mr. Mayor, absolutely, I can present this. So I'll just provide a summary on the incident that occurred on Wednesday, so I'll just read it out. At approximately 10:30 a.m. on Wednesday, June 5th, 2024, City Hall staff began receiving reports of an accident that had occurred on the Trans-Canada Highway near the Lewin Parkway exit number 6, resulting in a complete closure of the highway. The Corner Brook Fire Department responded to the scene. A Corner Brook Municipal Enforcement Officer provided traffic control upon request and in cooperation with other responding agencies. As more details emerged, it became clear that there was going to be an extended closure of the highway. Recognizing that an alternate route in and out of Corner Brook was required, both for emergency services personnel and the general public, in consultation with the Engineering and Public Works Departments to ensure it was safe to do so, the decision was made to temporarily open Riverside Drive. City staff responded very quickly to the incident and were able to have Riverside Drive open in both directions just over an hour after the first calls came in. Throughout the incident, a number of communications were shared via the usual communication channels, Facebook, city website, Voyant, etc., to ensure the public was informed regarding how they could proceed in and out of Corner Brook while the highway was closed. The Trans-Canada Highway reopened shortly after 10 p.m. and Riverside Drive was closed again a couple hours later so that work could continue to permanently reopen Riverside Drive once the repairs from the landslide were complete.
Perfect, and I guess to follow up, Riverside Drive did open again on Friday, and maybe I guess to follow up before we get any questions, Mr. O'Brien, you could tell us about what's left to complete there?
Sure, through you, Mr. Mayor. So, again, I know the questions came up about how the road was open so quickly. It was, in a lot of ways, a matter of luck. Had it been a day earlier or a couple hours after, that wouldn't have been able to happen. So, great timing of a bad situation. Essentially, what we needed to do, the permanent work, had to be done to ensure that it was done safely. So there was equipment there, rocks on the road, stuff like that. At this stage right now, we have some paving left to do of the patch, some curb work to reinstate the asphalt sidewalk. The utility company needs to remove the power line that's still there, as well as hydro seeding and a fence enclosure to put on there. Other than that, we can achieve all that work with some temporary lane closures.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, yeah, any questions on any of this? No? Again, I just want to say applaud city staff. I was there that day, and great work done. Fantastic. As I said there, it was a matter of no time that we were able to get Public Works to get that open and get traffic moving. And I can't recall the last time we had the highway closed on both ways in that area. It's a very strange occurrence, but again, kudos to everyone. It handled really well. Good to know that things are running smoothly here at City Hall, so good job. Okay. Okay, now to the regularly scheduled agenda. Deputy Mayor, we have a owner's advisor change order on the Regional Recreation Center.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Atkins Realis is requesting a change order to cover project-related costs related to contract administration effort and CPI increases adjustment anticipated from the end of engineering change order number 009, and that was on February the 6th. to forecast at the end of construction of the project to the end of May. That would extend beyond the duration of prime consultant agreement and subsequent modifications. Proposed resolution, be it resolved that the City of Cornwall Council approve PCA Amendment Number 10 for Atkins Realist for the owner's advisor, Regional Recreation Center, in the amount of $47,472.84, and HST is included in that. I so move.
Thank you. A seconder on that?
Second, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Questions on this one? So I don't know, and again, I don't know, Mr. Charters is not here, but whether or not, usually when there are time extensions like this for a consultant agreement, we recover from the contractor. In this case, I'm not sure with the design build how this works. I guess we'll get some more information, unless you can answer, Mr. O'Brien. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, through you, Mr. Mayor. You're exactly right. Those conversations are being had.
Okay.
We can provide updates once a firm decision is made.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Any other questions? Okay, let's vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Contrary-minded? Carried.
Mr. Mayor, I have a question, but
Yes.
not pertaining to the change order.
Yeah.
It's just a question. I got a call this evening wondering when the scheduling for, like, groups is going to happen with the pool. And I spoke to Mr. Robinson before,
Yep.
Director Robinson before, and I'd like for him just to let the public know when the scheduling for groups is going to start.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, you have some information for us?
Yeah, through you, Mr. Mayor, we're still in the process of developing the specific programming for the pool. In the coming weeks and months, that will be finalized. Groups that are interested in using the pool facility and renting it for their specific functions will be later on in the summer when that becomes time for them to do so, and we'll make that available through public notification channels so that people are aware when they can do that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good. Okay, Councillor Granter, we have a change order on Mount Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor. On Mount Vernon Avenue, during construction, it has been determined that in some areas, the existing Villa Line duct bank is directly below the proposed curb line. This location was not known until excavation. Custom catch basin structures with offset tops are required in 2 locations. This will permit the installation of the catch basins adjacent to the existing Villa Line infrastructure and still have the inlet grate in the concrete gutter. This change order covers number 1, provide custom CB structures with offset inlet grates, and 2, provide engineered shop drawings for review. The proposed resolution be it resolved that the City of Corner Brook Council approve change order number 15 for the Mount Vernon Avenue reconstruction for $39,381.60, HST included, for Marine Contractors, Inc. So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. A seconder on that one?
Second, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Questions on this? I think this is pretty powerful, of course, on a big project like this. Okay. If there are no questions, let's vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Contrary-minded? Carried. Another change order, Councillor Pender.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is Mount Vernon Avenue again, reconstruction change order number 16. Near the intersection of Mount Vernon Avenue and Victoria Street, a custom manhole structure is required. Existing underground storm infrastructure was not as expected, and required a 600 millimeter inlet and two 450 millimeter outlets. This change order covers supply and installation of a custom catch basin maintenance structure to provide a catch basin inlet at curb line as well as a maintenance opening, and 2, to supply engineered shop drawings for the structure. So the resolution be it resolved that the City of Cornwall Council approve change order number 16 for the Mount Vernon Avenue reconstruction for $28,450.92. HST included from Marine Contractors, Inc. I so move.
Thank you. Seconder on that?
Second that one.
Thank you. Questions on this one? Okay, similar kind of thing. Stuff we're finding now. We're getting near the end of this project. Okay, let's vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Contrary-minded? Carried. And Councillor Pender, number 18 on the
Thank you,
number.
Mr. Mayor. Mount Vernon Avenue reconstruction change order number 18. As per site instruction, SI number 13, the maintenance hall will now accept the sanitary sewer flows from the law courts and sanitary sewer flows from Randolph Place. This change order includes the necessary parts and labor to install drop structure to meet municipal infrastructure standard drawing 04130. Be it resolved that Cornwall City Council approve change order number 18 for the Mount Bernard Avenue reconstruction for $20,662.39, HST included for Marine Contractors, Inc. I so move.
Thank you. A seconder on that?
Second that one.
Thank you. Questions on this one?
No question, Mr. Mayor, but I'm just happy to see when we said earlier, maybe mid-July should be done. Looks like we're getting to the end of it there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to
There's
see.
always at these big projects a collection of
Always a few at the end.
gotchas. Yeah, a nice drawing on the drop structure there. I had to do it second take when I was going through it. I'm like, I thought this was routine change order stuff. What is this cool drawing? Then I had to figure out what it was. Okay, any
Mayor?
more questions there? No? Yes?
I'm fine right away tonight. Nobody can see me anymore. No, I just, I mean, when this started out, the contractor didn't know that they would have to tie in from the courthouse and Randolph Street. To me, that, I don't understand, well, I guess I'm not an engineer either. But surely when you're digging up the street, you would know that you would have to, I don't know, I guess what I'm saying, I don't know how this is an overrun or something, like,
Well, what happens is, you see, of course, the engineers, who Mr. O'Brien knows are the smartest people in the world, they come up with the plan for how this has to go, and some of it, unfortunately, is a bit of an educated guess, because there are, like in the first change order, there's telecom there in a place not where you expected it.
yes.
So as they dig it up, they find things, and then those aren't in the tender document. So that's why
I
it's
understand that
lower,
one.
Yeah.
I understand that one. I just don't understand, I can't get my head around, like, if you're going up the street and you have, you know, you got Randolph Street and you got the courthouse, you got to know that they're gonna tie into this.
Yeah, and Mr. O'Brien?
Through you, Mr. Mayor. That was the intent, the entire project is to tie in there. Essentially, what happened there is during the course of construction, there were some utilities, so the actual tie-in had to happen higher in that manhole, and per design specifications and standard drawings, this is additional parts needed to tie in there properly.
It's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah,
So we can continue to
Yes.
blame, I think a lot of these things will blame Bell, is it? For all the work to go around telecom. But that's very typical, unfortunately, right now.
yeah.
Good?
But I think in our explanation, we should probably try to work that in there, because, like, I read it the way it's written there, and as Aaron pointed out, you know, I mean, that makes all the difference in the world, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Mr. O'Brien, I'm sorry.
Mr. Andrew. Okay, any other questions? No good? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Counterminded? Carried. Okay. We have a lease agreement with the Rotary Arts Center. Counselor Keeping.
Mr. Mayor, I should declare a conflict of interest as I sit on the board of the Rotary Arts Center as city rep.
On behalf of the city, so it's up to, good, make sure council gets there. So council can decide, would someone like to make a motion one way or the other?
I'll make a motion, there's no conflict, Mr. Mayor,
Okay.
is serving on behalf of the city.
Okay, thank you. And would someone like to
I'll
second
second.
that? Okay, so we're making a motion to say that Councilor Grander is not in a conflict. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Counterminded, carried. Unfortunately, you got to
Thank you,
vote.
Bill.
Okay. Okay, lease agreement, Councilor Keeping.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Cornerbrook Arts Center Association, Inc. has operated from its current location since 2012 and is interested in continuing to use the space as its operations. City Hall has been the original and only space for the Rotary Arts Center since its formation. The lease is for a 3-year period. The Cornerbrook Arts Center Association, Inc. is to pay the city of Cornerbrook $1 per month plus $1 for every ticket sold for events held at the center. Proposed resolution, it is resolved to approve the attached 3-year lease with the Cornerbrook Arts Center Association, Inc., the Rotary Arts Center, from February 1st, 2024 to January 31st, 2027. Also moved.
Thank you. Seconder on that?
Second, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Questions on this one? This is a repeat of there are no changes, are there, Mr. Maestri?
No changes.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Nothing? Okay, good. And again, it's good to see I see the center got some labor market money from the feds.
Yes,
came through for this, which is great. So to keep that organization nice and stable and provide some support there for the next few years.
yes.
So we'll still have good neighbors downstairs. Okay, so let's vote on that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Counter-minded? Carried. Okay. And purchase sale agreement, land behind 95 Carberry Road, Councillor Keeping.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Land Management was approached by the owner of 59 Carberry's Road with the request to purchase a piece of land, city land located beyond their property for the purpose of expanding their backyard to construct a garage. The city land is located within the future McDonald Brown subdivision and has an approximate area of 393 square meter. It approved the conditions of the sale would include, number one, should a survey be needed to complete the sale, the buyer takes responsibility for this. Number two, the buyer will apply to have the city land consolidated with its existing parcel. And number three, the purchaser agrees with the property will not affect the development or sale of the adjacent lots located in the future McDonald Brown subdivision. And the proposed resolution, be it resolved to approve the execution of the purchase and sale agreement between the city of Corner Brook and the owner of 59 Carberry's Road for city land located beyond 59 Carberry's Road. I so move.
Thank you. A seconder on that?
Mr. Mayor.
Now, I will declare that I did receive a campaign donation from the applicant back, not last election, but the election before. So again, I would ask council to determine whether or not I'm in a conflict on this.
I'll make a motion to
Yep.
state that the mayor is in a conflict of interest because he received a campaign donation from the proponent.
Okay? Actually, you should probably share
Oh,
this.
yes. Second?
Yes, I'll second the motion.
Okay.
So that's,
That he is in a conflict.
yeah, the 2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay? All yours.
It's not going to take long, Mr. Riddle, go far. Okay, so any discussion on the purchase and sale agreement?
Madam Chair, my only concern was, if there was any potential impact on the future subdivision, I guess, their development. It's stated here that they agree they will not affect it, but I'm assuming that engineering has confirmed, or lands, I guess, that is the case.
Mr. O'Brien? Or,
Yes, Madam Mayor, engineering did confirm that they, and land management have confirmed that there's no conflict or hindrance.
Okay, thank you.
any other comments?
Madam Chair, I got a question, but it's a general question, and I think I can ask it after we vote on this one. It's a broad question with regard to land sales and our policies within the city, so we'll vote on this.
Okay, let's
I
call for
suggest we
it.
vote on this, and we'll ask the question after.
Let's call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, now, Councillor Grantler, you're on.
You're laid off.
Let me go back first.
I was just going to take over.
There you go. Yeah, what was the question?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, we get a lot of these come to the city, come for our decision with regard to purchase and sale agreements. And recently, I was approached by a resident of the city that had wanted to use a piece of land next to his property, adjacent to his property, or at the rear of his property, and it hasn't come forward to the city. So I'm wondering, why is it that some pieces of land where people want to purchase come forward for discussion here at the council table, and others don't come forward? Is it a decision whereby it's a discretionary use of the land, or are there some other reasons, or does it get stopped at the office downstairs here and doesn't come forward? And if that's the case, should people who wish to purchase land adjacent to their properties or at the rear of the properties to build an extension or a garage or extend their lawn or whatever it might be, should they not just apply to purchase that piece of land?
The first step is to contact, of course, City Hall staff, to see if that land is something that can be purchased. If it's not first of all, it might be owned by someone else, there might be some kind of easements or requirements there. There might be a whole host of reasons of where it may or may not be available. So before it even gets to council, I guess, yes, there might be some roadblocks to that particular piece of land. So best thing, of course, is to contact City Hall. Mr. Maestri and his department handles land stuff. So yeah, that's what I would suggest to anyone who wants to inquire. Doesn't hurt to ask. We can usually get an answer on whether or not that land is a possibility or not pretty quick.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay? Okay. We have, Councillor Griffin, we have a confirmation of a stop work order.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Since the previous meeting of council, the following order was issued by the Department of Community Engineering Development and Planning, and therefore must be confirmed by council pursuant to section 109(4) of the Urban and Rural Act. The order numbers 2024-01. The date issue was May 28th, 2024. The civic address is 68 Pratt Street. The violation section 8 of the City of Corner Brook Development Regulations. And the order was stop work order. Section 109(4) of the Urban and Rural Planning Act 2000 requires that all orders issued by the authority be confirmed by a majority of council at the next meeting of council after the order is made. If the order is not confirmed by council in this matter, it shall be considered to be cancelled. Proposed resolution in accordance with section 109(4) of the Urban and Rural Planning Act. The following stop work order is hereby confirmed by council, order number 2024-01. Is that a motion?
Yep.
I so move.
Thank you. Seconder on this?
Second, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Questions on this one?
68.
No, okay. No questions there, good. Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Counterminded, carried. And we had the item there, Councilor Grant, you wanted to ask about sidewalk and curb maintenance?
Yes,
and
Mr.
repair?
Mayor, just a quick question. We often, as councillors, get questions and emails and phone calls from residents with regard to having property damage from time to time. You get water overflowing sidewalks, damage to city streets, water flowing into people's basements, so on and so forth around the city. How do we prioritize sidewalk repair, curb and gutter repair, from a temporary to a permanent fix? We often get calls saying, well, the city crews came by, I understood it was a temporary fix, but the event is still happening year after year after year. So how do we prioritize that for the benefit of the public, without going into details of some of the more recent questions from constituents?
Yeah, we don't have Mr. Burden here tonight, but generally Public Works.
We can wait till the next week.
Yeah, that's good. But generally, I encourage, regardless of the issue, it's imperative that people call 637-1666 and get it in the system. Get it in the system as soon as possible, because when it comes to bigger fixes like pouring concrete for curbs or sidewalk, there's something we often plan at least a year ahead, so that we can, so the Public Works will deploy and do hundreds of different little jobs, but they're saved up from year to year. So call the number first of all, and of course you can always call and inquire to ensure or find out whether or not an item has been added to that list. But we can get more information for next time to get a report on how that goes.
That's fair, thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
I think, was it last year or this year before, we hired a student or someone to go around and
Yes,
walk
yeah.
every section of sidewalk in the city?
Yep.
And to do a rating on,
And
like what shape it's in, and then,
You're right.
Yeah.
And so there was, and if you remember, I think it was the last year, the year before, where we put a little extra money in our maintenance budget to try and get ahead on some of the sidewalk work, because that is something that seems like it's never ending, for sure.
but I think that's where a lot of it came when
Yep.
it come to the order
Absolutely.
of repair. Yep.
Absolutely.
And Mr. Mayor, if I
Yep.
recall, we did a number of panels, sidewalks,
Yeah.
panels all over the city last year under a separate contract.
Yeah, I think they did some analysis a couple years ago in their presentation. I think Mr. Burton
Yep.
gave us a presentation on the,
Yep.
on that, and it was quite extensive, and the need is quite extensive, so. Yeah, good. Okay,
Yeah, because I think the subject of pavement compared to concrete came out in that same discussion.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is exactly right.
yeah.
Okay, if that is it, I'll declare the meeting adjourned. Thank you very much.
Sure. I'm just wondering.